Folks, we have a trillionaire. Congratulations. We deserve it. If you are also between 20 and 40, working nonstop 5 days a week, losing your whole salary to bills and feeling broke, but you are still interested in Elon Musk trillions, that's great. Sit close. We couldn't do it, but let's see how billionaire Musk became a trillionaire. On November 6, 2025, Tesla's annual shareholder meeting was held at the Gigafactory in Austin, Texas. I want to show you the dance video of Elon and his sexy hot robots that will change the world. After watching this video, you might really become a robophobic.
Welcome. So, what we're going to.
While answering the question of why people should buy humanoid robots, Elon says, if you have a humanoid robot and it constantly walks around you and pushes you back from committing a crime. Wow, I had never thought of it that way. Elon says that AI and robots will take all the jobs, that we will work only when we want, and instead we will grow our own vegetables and enjoy life. I don't know. Now let's look at exactly what Musk promises. Delivery of 20 million Tesla electric vehicles, 10 million active full self-driving subscriptions, putting 1 million Tesla Robotaxis Cybercab vehicles in commercial services, developing and selling 1 million Optimus humanoid robots, producing a total of 400 billion in actual earnings, real profit for 4 consecutive quarters, and the most important, bringing the company to a valuation of $8.5 trillion. But before all this, there is something that caught my attention immediately. The invitation sent to shareholders. Let's read this beautiful paper, full of fear and sprinkled with a sauce of threats between the lines, but generally calling for hope. So the fear, shareholders, blah, blah, blah. The fundamental question for shareholders at this year's annual meeting is simple. Do you want to retain Elon as Tesla's CEO and motivate him to drive Tesla to become the leading provider of autonomous solutions and the most valuable company in the world? I don't know, do we want? Or the shareholders? Our goal was twofold. Retain and incentivize Elon to capitalize on the unique opportunities that lie ahead for Tesla and do so in a manner that promotes the development of products and services that will propel our world, now take care of, toward a cleaner, safer and more prosperous future while creating unparalleled value of our shareholders. So how do we reach a cleaner and safer world with Elon? We have done this by challenging Elon with the potential to secure what he values most, meaningful voting influence, conditioned on his commitment to continue leading Tesla for at least another 7.5 years, while successfully driving our company to ambitious new heights. That's it. So far, they are saying what they want, but they don't want to scare any shareholder away. The bottom line is simple. Elon is rewarded only if and when he delivers extraordinary performance that benefits all Tesla shareholders. Let's continue. When negotiating this performance award, we necessarily considered that what Tesla's future without Elon would look like, and we did not believe it was the future that our shareholders deserve. So what's on today's menu? A homemade plate of threads with Elon sauce cooked over open flames that will slightly burn your tongue. At a time when companies both big and small are competing to be the first bringing groundbreaking AI technologies to market, we could not risk losing the best leader in the industry to put Tesla on top. Now is a pivotal moment for our company to emerge as a leader in AI, and with our exceptional CEO at the helm, we are perfectly positioned to seize it. So guys, now we know who wrote this letter, right? The next part of the letter is, in my opinion, the most important section. Though is no question that Elon has other pursuits. He has proven that one of the many things, I would like to say political crisis, Trump and the White House chaos, that make him unique in his ability to stretch his capacity beyond normal limits and remain successful at Tesla. However, if we fail to foster an environment that motivates Elon to achieve great things through an equitable pay for performance plan, we run the risk that he gives up his executive position and Tesla may lose his time, talent, and vision, which have been essential to delivering extraordinary shareholder returns. This is a direct message to shareholders. That means, guys, you have made a lot of money thanks to us so far. Now you have to support us. At the end of the letter, it's requested that the board Elon has worked with for years be elected again with the same people because Elon doesn't like people who are of a different opinion and cause him problems. Musk's plan was high risk, but it did not care about proxy advisors like ISS or Glass Lewis telling shareholders to vote no. It passed with 75% of the vote and the whole was roaring with Elon chants. So what exactly passed and who owns a stake in Tesla? Let's look at that. Elon Musk is Tesla's largest shareholder with 15%. After him, firms like Vanguard Group, BlackRock, and State Street make up another 15% of the company. And when these three firms see the plan as very risky, as in 2018, by voting together, they can veto the plan. Elon's power comes from the fact that he is the largest shareholder himself and the small retail investors. These are the proposals given to shareholders for the vote. The board was chosen from the people Elon wanted. Approval of 2024 executive compensations. The board does not feel compelled to go for a major overhaul in the pay architecture. Approval was given to finance Elon's plan from 2018 that was rejected in Delaware. Funding a new architecture in place of the cancelled old plan. Why is it important? It closed the legal gap and make it easier to implement the new package. Approval of the net potential package of $878 billion to be given to Elon. Let's clarify this. $1 trillion is gross and is calculated from the board approval date of September 4. If we calculate the value he says he brings to the company within 10 years from today, Elon loses $142 billion in between. So that also means we can now be comfortable, guys. Elon is still a billionaire, not a trillionaire. That's good. Eliminate supermajority voting requirements from Tesla charters and bylaws. The removal of the supermajority requirement was not approved. Musk and his team wanted to remove it for some changes in some main agreement, but this was rejected. It's fair enough. Shareholder proposal to authorize a Tesla investment in XAI. Even though this proposal passed, it received a lot of abstentions because many Tesla shareholders are against Musk focus shifting away from Tesla and the two companies mixing one to one. The board will need to review it again. Shareholders' proposal to link executive pay to sustainable and human capital goals, it was immediately rejected. Come on, guys, if you want a cleaner, safer world with Elon, you cannot say yes to this. Another proposal that did not pass is that the shareholders who own less than 3% have the authority to sue the company. It was obvious from the start that this proposal would not pass, but Musk wanted to say, look, I'm trying to be democratic, but you guys don't want it. Shareholder proposal to elect all directors annually, it passed for more control and fairness. According to Texas law, the requirement of shareholders' approval for some bylaw changes, it was rejected for the sake of the company being able to make quick decisions. So Elon's overall goal is to turn Tesla into an AI and autonomous robotic company rather than just a company, just a car company. For this, he mentioned he needs to establish a very large chip factory and the possibility of cooperation with Intel. In fact, Elon wants to surpass giants like ChatGPT or NVIDIA. If Musk's plan works, within the next 10 years, his shares inside Tesla will become 25%, and with $878 billion, he will become the richest and most powerful person in this world. I'm not sure that this will mean a cleaner and safer world for us as Elon imagines, and I don't know what we can do about it. So how rich are you guys? Do you have your thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions or billions, or are you still broke like me? I don't know. Drop below.